I'll tell you, when Charlie Bolden calls you on the phone, you stop what you're doing, you pay attention. My name's Mason Peck. I'm NASA's Chief Technologist. I've wanted to do this job for a long time because I care passionately about NASA and I care about what this agency is all about. I think space travel is humanity's future. It's incredibly important for our country. I'll tell you, working with NASA is the fulfillment of a childhood dream. There's so much about what goes on at NASA that is so compelling to me personally. The prospect of working on the future is very exciting. Well, I grew up in a small town outside of Philadelphia. As a kid, I was kind of a space nerd, like many of my other friends. When I was in middle school, I remember the space shuttle taking off for the first time. I stayed up all night so that I wouldn't miss it. At Cornell, I've been a professor for about 8 years. I work in the Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering Department. I teach a number of things, including spacecraft design and systems engineering. Well, teaching is a lot of fun. You know, working with young people particularly, they're so enthusiastic about what they're there to study. It's one of the best parts about being a Cornell faculty member. The students I work with, the students interested in space exploration, are really dedicated. So it's true that as part of my checkered past, I have a master's degree in English. I thought at the time, and I still think, that being creative in whatever I do professionally is important to me. I feel that in an engineering environment, you can be just as creative as in the humanities. Well, being in Washington is thrilling because, first of all, you're here with people who are really committed to what they're doing. Not all of us have the same vision of the country's future, but we're all really dedicated to making it happen. Working at NASA headquarters is exciting because I get to work with people, astronauts, for example, my boss, Charles Bolden, the head of the Office of Education, Leland Melvin, the head of the Science Mission Directorate, John Grunsfeld. Kind of a dream come true, in fact, to be working alongside astronauts. That's an exciting thing. Well, in my minimal free time, I've been known to play the guitar badly. I like playing with my kids, of course, when I'm back home in Ithaca, New York. I have a number of goals as Chief Technologist for the agency. One of them is to be sure that the agency overall is investing strategically in technologies that will enable NASA's future. That strategic investment takes the form of knowing where we're going and working hard to get there. That is, investing in the technologies that infuse directly into the next generation of NASA's missions. Since I began at NASA only a couple of months ago, I discovered that NASA is already working on a number of really exciting technologies that will enable the future of space exploration. I'll tell you, one of the most exciting things about working at NASA is the possibility of seeing the future, of working with people that have the future in their sights. The technologies are going to enable the new missions that are in NASA's future. Investing in technology made the F-1 engine possible. It made the Apollo missions possible. In fact, everything that NASA does is based on new technology investments. What we do at NASA includes the hardest things that humanity has ever done. The most challenging technologies. All of these come to bear on what NASA tries to achieve. I think the future for NASA is bright. It's an exciting time to be part of NASA. Working on technology at NASA means we can make a difference. We can make the future come closer to the present.